rainbow explosion cake has taken Instagram by storm with millions of shares and reposts. And today, the artist behind the masterpiece is here to show us all how we can make this at home. Believe it or not, we can. It's pretty easy.
You totally can.
Please welcome to our home the woman that you just hear speaking, the owner of Flower Shop, Amirah Kassem. Welcome, Amirah.
I'm so excited to be here.
You, my friend, are like a sprinkle explosion.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Best compliment ever.
I love everything about your style, your cakes, but truly this cake has become a star on its own right on Instagram.
I call her the paparazzi cake.
She is the paparazzi cake, and she's also the cover girl on your beautiful book, The Power of Sprinkles. And The Power of Sprinkles has a lot of power, as you can see, because so much power, it kept Paul Green here. He said, I'm not leaving until I have a piece of this cake. And Kimmy, they were all fighting for space at the counter. Yeah. So you guys dig in, and we're going to find out how we can make this beauty ourselves at home. But first, I want to know what The Power of Sprinkles means to you. Why did you name your book that?
So the power of sprinkles for me is two different things. One is, you know, when you're sharing sprinkles and you're baking for people and you're spreading sprinkles, you're really spreading joy. And so I think that's pretty powerful. And the second thing, which I'll show you when I cover the cake in sprinkles, is, you know, sprinkles and frosting are your friend. Sprinkles like glue. I mean, the frosting is like glue, and sprinkles really cover up any single mistake that you make. So people will love it anyway. It doesn't matter what you do, as long as you cover it in sprinkles.
As long as you cover it, that should be like the motto for everyone's life.
It really is. It's like a Band-Aid. It's like a cake Band-Aid.
So we are going to eventually cover it in sprinkles, but first you're going to tell us how you made all these vibrant colors of cake.
Yeah, so I love to use a gel-based food coloring, and this way it's more vibrant. You can pick all your favorite colors. You can change it up for, you know, a sports theme or whatever. My favorite color is rainbow, so we have a little rainbow here.
It's really beautiful. They almost look like lifesavers when you cut them.
They do. You actually, it's really easy. I like to use a cookie cutter and just cut the center of all of them except for your top layer, because your top layer will be, you know, the top of the hat.
So we're cutting them because that's how you get the sprinkles inside, right?
Yes, so I will show you. And you get these little guys too while you're cutting them.
Yeah, what do you do with those after you cut them out?
This is really hard. I don't know if a home baker can do it, but I like to call them baking snacks.
We would just play hockey with it.
That's right.
All right, or you can play hockey. Yes, totally. No, I just like to munch on them while I bake. You could crumble them up, make cake balls out of them.
Oh my gosh, you could make a mini cake.
A mini one.
Oh, I didn't see that there. Look at that.
I love mini cakes, mini everything.
So now we build it in the way, like you said, the glue is the frosting. You have decided to use cream cheese frosting rather than buttercream. Why?
I put cream cheese frosting on everything. I first tried it on a red velvet cake, and I thought to myself, this is so good. Why is it only on red velvet? We need to put it on everything. And, you know, I also find that the tartness kind of breaks up some of how sweet it is, and it just also gives for a better texture.
How do you make the cream cheese frosting? It's not just cream cheese.
No, it's cream cheese and butter, and you whip that together. Perfect. And then you pour sugar inside and some vanilla. It's the best thing ever.
Just one more time. Cream cheese, butter, and sugar.
And vanilla. Don't forget the vanilla.
That sounds good.
It is.
And this is pretty simple. You just kind of keep stacking it. It's like playing Jenga, except you're not.
How fun is this to make with kids?
Oh, it's so fun. And you know, you can fill it with so many different things. I like to fill it with, you know, my rainbow explosion mix. I'm obsessed with sprinkles. So I actually create a blend that I love so much.
So what is in your blend exactly? I love that she doesn't just buy bags. She orders like 10 different types of sprinkles and puts them together.
It's all about the colors for me.
So those are all different versions of sprinkles?
Oh, totally. So here you have, you have your sixlets, and those are chocolate balls. I like to use meteors, which are these tiny little crunchy. They're almost like, I love that. Yeah, these are tiny ones. They're like a mini chocolate chip, candy coated. Then we have our gels. Sorry, it's like so tiny to see, but which are your, you know, regular sprinkles and your non-pearls. I like to call those the dancing sprinkles, because those ones tend to dance when you drop them on the table. Sorry, moms.
Okay, so now
and you fill the whole thing all the way to the top. And you don't have to use, you know, these sprinkles. You can fill it with anything you want. M&Ms, different candies that you like, different
gosh.
chocolates,
Even gumballs.
What about,
anything that you
raspberries
want.
Or blueberries. Or
Oh, you could totally make a berry
fruit,
cake.
right, fruit.
right?
You could add.
Are you trying to like make it healthy?
With some
We
good-
forgot about that. What? Nature sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you could totally fill it with berries, whatever you like. I don't recommend anything that's too gummy, like or marshmallows and gummies don't really
Don't
tend
work
to
too
work
well?
for me.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you just seal it on top, and there you have a perfect rainbow.
I have to be honest with you, Amirah, you could leave it like that, and it's absolutely stunning, just a naked cake.
You could, but we always need more sprinkles.
So then what you do is you put a crumb coat on this, correct?
Yeah, I'll show you quickly, and then I've already, so what I like to do is just do a fun layer
Okay.
that will just seal in all of your crumbs and even out any holes that you have. And I use this little cake scraper. I think it's like the perfect tool. I don't need anything else. And it gets everything pretty straight, but it seals everything in, as you can see. Very easy, just like that.
And then we pop this in the fridge for how long?
Yeah, I like to put it in the fridge, you know, at least 15 minutes just to get the frosting a little bit more firm.
So we would do that crumb coat over the whole cake. We're just saving time because we're on TV. That's the idea.
Yeah,
And then we take
totally.
it out and then we add the rest of the goodness.
I just want to show you the fun stuff.
Yeah, of course. How long does this cake last? Like once you make it?
How fast can you eat it?
Well,
I'm just kidding.
quickly.
You know, I like to say 3 days, but cake doesn't technically really go bad in the fridge. It just starts to dry out because of the moisture. So this one will last longer because it's fully coated. If you take a slice out, I recommend covering it in some saran wrap and sealing that moisture in. But 3 days is what.
Inner explosion in it, too.
Now
Yeah,
the fun
totally.
part. Wow, there's so many fun parts of this cake. Now we're gonna put all the sprinkles on the
Yes.
outsides.
So once you've crumb coated, well, this is fresh frosting, so you know it sticks straight to it. I love sticking my hand in sprinkles, and you just like literally, it's like painting.
Look at that.
Also, I recommend using a bigger bowl so you don't get sprinkles
We've got the
everywhere. But you're
dancing
good. You're good.
Let's see.
It's almost like those oddly satisfying
It's
videos.
very satisfying.
Watching
Right,
you do this,
those are-
and I'm thinking you make such incredible cakes, but before you were making them, your mom was making them.
Oh my gosh, this is how I learned. I didn't go to culinary school. I actually just went to my mom's kitchen growing up.
Aw, what a great
And-
compliment.
Oh, look at her hair.
She's just like amazing. Look at me. She used to dress me like a cupcake. I love her so much, and honestly, it makes me so happy that I get to do something that I learned from growing up in Mexico and being in the kitchen with my mom. It's just so amazing, learning everything that she taught me. Sorry to the floor.
And your mom also, she made all of your birthday cakes, and not just one, like 3, and they were
She would make
masterpieces.
Oh my gosh! One time she made a Little Mermaid cake that was literally bigger than me. It was this entire table, and then she had like a Sesame Street one. I looked up, and there was not 1 but 3 cakes. She's crazy. I love her.
The apple doesn't fall far from
No,
the tree.
exactly
You're
right.
white and artiste. Okay, now for the big moment, the explosion.
Yes, you ready to
Let's
cut
see
it
it
open?
happen.
You can hear, yeah, you can hear all of the sprinkles, right?
Cutting into the center of the sprinkles.
Yeah, you have to cut all the way to the center. And
Okay,
for those of
very
you videoing or boomeranging when you do it, cut it towards your guests. And then ready? Woo!
That is satisfying. Shall we
You're
taste?
amazing. Share the cake. Have a
Wanna
bite.
have a
Not
bite?
only does it look great, it tastes. That's what it's all about right there, everybody. You can have this fun too. Full recipe will be at hallmarkchannel.com. And for more incredible cakes from Amirah, be sure to grab a copy of The Power of Sprinkles.
Wow.
Which we
Yum.
just saw firsthand. The power
Very
of
powerful.
Great job.